Small Saga, a lesson in atmosphere. I always love when game developers have a firm grasp on the story they are trying to tell, along with a team that can bring that vision to life. Then there are those who can do it all themselves, as is the case with Jeremy Noghani's Small Saga. I'm not here to shower praise or describe in detail the game. I'm here to talk about where this game shines, its atmosphere. A game about rats doesn't sound fun, unless that rat is Amtaro, technically not a rat, but you get my point. Now, don't let the rats turn you away. I initially played this game because I just wanted to play something, and the pixel art looked pretty good. It was an in-the-moment decision. In the first few minutes of the game, it didn't seem out of the ordinary. It had your nice fancy pixel cutscene, some dialogue boxes between the protagonists, a decent soundtrack, and it reminded me of an old SNES game. However, once you reach the demo's first boss and defeat him, the game takes a huge and massive narrative turn. The boss mentions a yellow god in heaven. After this point in the demo, you basically go on rails. Everything is choreographed, it's like watching a movie, but it is fantastic. The game quickly builds up a sense of awe as you realize the modern setting of the world that these rats are inhabiting. Some good banter between the protagonists quickly establishes additional character details and traits. Where the atmosphere in Small Saga really starts to shine is where you finally get to see the yellow god in heaven. It is a person in a hazmat suit, most likely a pest control individual. From this point in the game, you are exposed to quick actions. There is a great use of suspense, and the stakes are raised high almost instantly. Running for your life through a grocery store aisle as you are caught in a mousetrap. Your friend valiantly sacrifices himself to buy you some time as you are forced to cut your own tail out of the trap, scampering to freedom. This short sequence of events paired with its environmental changes, the music, the raised stakes, and the eventual death of your ally makes this part of the demo feel so personal and engaging. It helped that the game forced me to attack my own tail to get out. This sequence really did it for me. I did not expect that level of cinematography from a 2D pixel art sequence, but I'm glad I experienced it. The game ends with your character, now emboldened by his trauma, taking on a cat in a kitchen, armed with the mini-boss's weapon from the start of the game. The game does a lot of really small things well, and it allows the atmosphere of the game to build up. The cinematography for these scenes were incredible. Even if I was not sold on the idea of this game or its characters, the sheer weight of its atmosphere and the storytelling was fantastic and drew me as the demo concluded. I am properly excited for what is to come for these characters. Right now the game is on Kickstarter. I recommend that you play the demo yourself and back the Kickstarter if you can.